it's Blake, homie. What was that? Hi, guys! Okay, so I get a lot of questions about my nipple piercings, and I ask you guys for questions about them on Instagram because I'm tired of getting all these questions. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A about my nipple piercings. How did your parents feel about them? My mom, so how she found out, we were just like walking around, and she looked at my shirt and she was like, "Are those nipple piercings?" And she looked down my shirt and she was like, "Is that even where they're supposed to be placed?" And like, they're placed in my nipples, they're supposed to be there. And she was like, wow, did that hurt? But yeah, so she wasn't mad about it, I don't think. How much did they hurt? They hurt like 7 or 8 out of 10. It was like stubbing my toe. Did they hurt more when you actually got them pierced or whilst they were healing? They hurt so much when I got them pierced, but when they were healing, like after I pierced them, they stung for a good 20 minutes, and then my nipples were alright. How long was the healing process, or are they still healing? The healing process for me was like 2 weeks to a month. They healed really fast. Do you have to take them out when you swim or shower? Like, do they rust? No, because I have surgical steel jewelry in my nipples. So. Would you suggest people do this at home? This is the one piercing I'm saying don't do it at home. Please don't do it at home, because it hurts so much and most people cannot deal with the pain. Like 100% you're gonna fuck it up if you do it yourself. Is the healing process and aftercare the same as it is with other body piercings? Yeah. Did your parents allow you to pierce them, or did you just pierce them? I just pierced them. How long have you had it, and is it fully healed? Let's see. I think I've had it for maybe 3 months and they're fully healed. What piercing kit did you purchase to do it with? I just used needles I had lying around. Like, not needles, but piercing needles, and I had the jewelry already, so I just went for it. Does mother approve? I don't think she approves, but she doesn't have a problem with it. What made you want them? I just think they're cute. Like, it's a for me thing. Like, everything I do is just, I think I love to look at, you know? It's not for anybody else. Did you pierce them yourself? Yes. How was it, like, getting it done? It was probably the worst experience of my life. I'm just kidding. But, like, I haven't broken a bone, but if I broke a bone, this is what I feel like it would feel like. I heard of people's nipples going numb and never getting feeling back after piercing it. Is that true? My nipples are the same as they were before. Like, they haven't gone numb and they're not more sensitive. I'm sorry, Marcy's trying to fuck shit up. What style ring is it? It's just a regular barbell, straight barbell. Can you still breastfeed after getting them, or does like the scar tissue fuck with it? You can still breastfeed, but you're gonna have to take it out because the baby, that's not good for the baby. How did you pierce them? I just took a needle and I was like, what? How exactly do you find the correct spot to pierce? So this is kind of personal, but I don't have like regular nipples that just stick out all the time. They're kind of flat, so I had to get my nipples hard to see where to pierce them, so I didn't pierce in my areola. So if you have flat nipples, you're gonna have to get them hard, but either way you should get them hard to make sure you're piercing the nipple and not the areola. How was the healing process? The healing process for me was very nice. Like, they didn't hurt. They were only crusty for like 2 weeks after, and then they didn't get crusties anymore, and it was just really good. Do they snag on shirts a lot? I've never had my nipple piercing snag on anything, ever. What's the best way to convince your parents to get them, and best age? I don't think you could that's not something you can convince your parents to get, unless you have like really free, like nice parents that are for self-expression. But anyways, the best age I'd say is to get them when you turn 18. If yours got bumps, how did you get rid of them? Because I haven't been able to get rid of mine. Mine haven't gotten bumps, but if yours get bumps, get aspirin, like crush it up and put just a tiny bit of water onto it and make a paste out of it, and then put that on whatever you have. Like, that could go on a nose bump or a septum bump or any kind of bump, and just put that on for like 15 to 20 minutes and the bump will be gone in like 3 days. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Should I flip her, drag her, and reverse it?
If you want them, yeah, it's worth it. Do you think you will regret piercing them in the future? No, I don't, because at this point in my life, I don't care about anything. If you've experienced it, how gross can they be? Scariest experience with them, I have one that I'm debating taking out. The grossest mine have been are like when I just wake up and they're like, during the healing process, when I would just wake up and like haven't cleaned them yet, and they're like, they have the pus, because whenever you get a new piercing, your body's going to attack it because it's not supposed to be in your body. So like the grossest you can get is like the crusties and being weird and smelly. Scariest experience with them? I don't have any scary experiences with them. What age did you do them? I got them at 14, like in March. With someone who has a kind of low pain tolerance, how much would it hurt? I don't know, it's just really different for everyone. Like, you can't tell how much it's gonna hurt, because like, everyone says your septum hurts so much, but mine didn't hurt, it just hurt the people around me. Can you numb your nipples first before getting them? I would not numb them, because I'm pretty sure that would fuck with your blood vessels somehow, so I wouldn't do that. I have mine pierced and I got them in the beginning of December and they still like pus and shit, but I've known people who have changed theirs within the first like 3 months and I've had mine for 8 months. Is it normal that it still does that? I'm not sure if that's normal. Like, the healing process is different for everyone, because like mine healed in like a month, but some people's could heal in like a year. I've heard people who have nipple piercings have had theirs for like 5 years and they still pus. So if yours are still doing that at the year mark, I would probably take them out. How do you wear a fucking bra with those? Like, low-key would get them, but I don't wear bras because I don't have big titties, so my back's not hurting constantly, so I just don't wear bras. Like, I haven't worn a bra since 6th grade. Don't you have to have parents' permission? Yeah, if you're going to a parlor, your parent has to sign for them. How do you clean them? I just use a sea salt solution. You can get it at like Hot Topic, Spencer's, basically any piercing parlor. How do the nipples look afterward? Like, are they forever hard or what? They're not forever hard. Like, when your nipples are soft, it's gonna look like how your nipples are when they're soft. And when your nipples are hard, it's gonna look like how your nipples are when they're hard. But if you have like soft nipples and like your nipples usually sink into your boob, your nipples are gonna be out, but they're not gonna look like they are when they're hard. I'm trying to pierce them, so can you please tell us the process of them? Basically, I got my nipple hard. I marked where the nipple like kind of started. What you want to do is mark it a little above where your areola. I don't know how to explain this really, but you want to pierce it closer to the base of the nipple, and you want to make sure it's not in the areola, and you want to make sure you get it straight across, and that's all I have to say. Are they uncomfortable sometimes? They've never been uncomfortable since I got them. How long did it take yours to fully, completely heal? No redness, no soreness, no irritation, no discomfort. I didn't feel any of those things within 2 weeks of getting the piercing, but I'm not sure if like they were completely healed within that time. I'd say the most amount of time that it took to heal them was a month. Did you get them pierced at a studio? No. Okay, so those are all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, comment them down below. If you have any more ideas for videos, you can go ahead and comment those. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. About my nipple. Are those nipple piercing? My nipples. Wow. And then my nipples were in my nipples. People's nipples. My nipples fuck shit up. Your nipples. My nipples hard. My areola. Flat nipples, the nipple and not the areola. My nipple piercing. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Should I flip her, drag her, and reverse it?
Your nipples who have big titties. The nipples, when your nipples, how your nipples are. Your nipples are hard. Your nipples are like soft nipples. Your nipples, but I got my nipple hard. So my nipples are soft. The nipple where your areola is the nipple. I don't know the nipple and the areola.